Good day everyone, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, my name's Lisa and this is Girl in the Garage. And it's our favourite day of the week, it's Froggy Friday. So today I got out my crystal mould and I thought I'd do an eco pour in it. So this is the Resin crystal mould and I'll have a link in my description box and I've got a 20% discount code. So if you're interested, take advantage of that little discount. So I found these little glass beads at my local dollar store, but it's called the Reject Shop. No, it's a terrible name, but they don't have a little hole in them, so they're not completely round. They're sort of a little bit flat. Whoops, there goes one flying. So I'll just show you. Where did that one go? Oh, there it is. So hopefully you can see that they're like little cabochons. They're sort of black on the back and then they're curved. So yeah, lots of pretty colours. So I thought they might act like a terrazzo effect, where you get, you know, the terrazzo chips and you can see that all the colours come through. I thought, let's give these a go to see if that works. Why not? And I was going through my glitters and I found this real powdery one that I got from Temu. So I thought, oh, let's see if it'll colour maybe our powder and give it a bit of sparkle. Because, yeah, why not? So I'm just going to dump all that in there. And I've made up 150 grams of my powder and 50 grams of my water because I'm using the AR, AR 400 from Harry and Wilbur, which is an Australian company. And I love it because you can get it in a big 10 kilo bucket, where I haven't been able to get a real big one, like through Temu or Amazon or anything like that. So, and it's reasonably priced and it's quite nice. I like it. So I'm going to put my water in first, and it's pretty good eco. Like, you can do it either way. You're supposed to add little bits of powder, but everyone just seems to dump it in, so that's what I do too now. So I'm thinking I'm just going to, I don't know, I'll put them in there in the water, because why not? Hopefully they'll mix. Only one way to find out. I'm just going to dump all my powder in and give it a good mix. So yeah, I haven't seen anyone do an eco pour in this mould before, but not saying that nobody has, it's just I haven't seen it. So I thought it'd be pretty, and hopefully it'll look nice, and hopefully we might see a little bit of sparkle. Now it's sort of turned, which I was hoping it would, just a slight little green colour. I just want to make sure I've got all my powder mixed really well. Make sure I've got it all off my stick. And I'm using a silicone bowl, so I'm using a plastic paddle, because I find if you use silicone stick and a silicone bowl, like, yeah, it just doesn't seem to mix as well. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what I've found anyway. So, all right, so I'm just going to quickly give this a spritz with my alcohol. I know you're not supposed to because it's into resin mould, but I just sort of forgot then. Hopefully I've got this all mixed up. I'm just going to pour it in. Just want to see if I can get some more of those little my beads because I want to be able to actually see them. Hopefully they just don't all float up the top. Hopefully we get some down the bottom. And try and get some more of them in without the powder if I can. I don't know how successful I'm going to be. I'll have to take a few out. Let's just see if we can get some of this resin in there. Or probably blocking. Not very heavy, that's the only thing with these little guys. So they might just all stay at the bottom, which is at the top currently. I don't know. Might be a huge failure. Just wondering if I can put something on there. Silicone. Yeah, I think that's going to work. We'll sort of hold it down. Now, what else can I put this in quickly? What have I got? I don't know if it's going to work in this little crystal mould. Probably not. We'll see. So hopefully we'll see some of these little beads. Might be a complete failure. And then we'll just have to do it in resin. But yeah, I just wanted to see. So why not? Okay, let's stick that one on there. And I don't think that's going to work in that one. There's that one. Just put the rest in that one. Gosh, still got more. That on there. Hold them down. Oh, we'll have enough for a koala. Get it in before it starts to set up. Yay, very messily, but yay. All right. Let's just clean that one up a bit. Okay. Hopefully, didn't even have that on. Gosh. It's terrible video on this. All right, let's see how we go with that. So, come back when these have set up. It usually takes about half an hour, but I'll probably leave it a little bit longer. So, I'll come back then. Bugger. Don't know where my video just cut out then. So, I don't even know if you saw these. Help me get these out. I just happened to look up and I noticed my video had stopped, so that's a bugger. So I'll re-show you these. Super smooth, no bubbles. Very glittery under here. Can't see our beads. Might be able to see them a bit once I sand down here. And I was just saying I was worried about getting these out because they still hadn't cured properly when I moved them, because I was doing other resin pieces here. And never move them once you've poured them. Yeah, can't see our beads. They're too light. But yeah, I love this casting powder. So good for no bubbles. Bottom's a little bit messy, but that's a bugger. Anyway, we'll have to pour the other beads. Might do it again. Might do it in just clear resin in this one. What do you think? Give this a bit of a clean out. And I'll mix up some clear resin, I think. Okay, so just made up 6 ounces of my Estoyo 1:1 by volume, and gave my mould a bit of a clean. Put a heaped spoon of my gold dust in my resin, mixed it, I popped it in the vacuum chamber, and I'm just going to tip some resin over these beads just to coat them, and pour some resin into our frog. Now hopefully they sink. And just turn this around so I can actually see what I'm doing. Might help. Hopefully I don't create too many bubbles. Now I'm expecting the little clear bubbles, little beads, to disappear, because usually anything clear does in resin. So let's see if we can push these down. Hopefully I've got enough beads left. Pour some more resin in. Give them a bit of a poke down. Hopefully I'm not creating too many bubbles by pushing them down. Put the rest of our beads in. Space them out a bit because I wish I had a few more of these beads, but I don't. Never mind. I'm just basically going to fill it up now and hope it turns out pretty. And we'll pop the eyes in after. We'll add some sticker eyes. Because they're super easy. I know there's a lot of you guys out there that struggle putting in the cabbage on eyes, so you might find doing it afterwards easier. And I just think it looks better than the drawn on eyes. You know, they come to life with the sticker eyes. But yeah, whatever you like. I just prefer the sticker eyes. Or the cabochon eyes. They just make little critters look real, I think. Okay. And give that a spritz, and that is it. Find something. Oops. Grab my torch then. No, don't torch mould. Okay. Beautiful. Right, well, I'm going to get on to sanding these little dudes. See a bubble there. Oh, there's another one there. Hopefully they'll come up. Might have a few trapped, but if we do, we do. I could have popped, you know, half done this and popped it in the vacuum chamber, but it'll be fine. It'll just look like little water droplets. Alright. I shall see you guys soon. Okay, so these are cured. Let's see what we have. Go our little hippo first. A little bit soft. Really don't like getting them out when they're soft. Come on. Wobble. Cute. My mold's starting to get old. Starting to split at the chin. That's where they always split. So cute. Love that colour. Okay, let's get the other one out. Starting to split too. It's been overly used. I absolutely love this mould. It's a hard one to get out. Grab that tail and give it a jiggle. Oof. Cute. Twins, twinning. Okay, let's see what our little bubble frog looks like. Okay. Oh, so we've got a few in the head, not too many. Loving that gold dust that's coming through. And you can see how the clear ones sort of disappear. You can sort of see in the head, you can see slight colours with the, like the pink and the purple. But there is a white one there that you sort of can't see. But I knew that happened. Bottom always looks the best. But he's still so cute. Nice and colourful. So a fingerprint or something on the mould there. Bugger. But he's so cute. He's going to look gorgeous with eyes. A little bit of a trim. I'm going to dress these little girls up and dress our little frog up. Okay. So here's our first little frog finished. And all I did was put some dragonfly glaze on and the eyes. So you can see the little glass beads. I think it turned out cute. What do you guys reckon? So nice and shiny. And then I just did two little turtles. Didn't particularly make them into anything. You can see their little beads better on their back sides. But yeah, just added a bit of the dragonfly glaze to them as well. So they're nice and shiny. The two cute little koalas. We'll make them into lapel pins some stage. But they're quite cute with their little witches' hats on. And then I did 2 twin hippos. So they're super cute as always. And they will be available for sale on my website. Super cute. And our last cute frog, which I absolutely love. So I blinged him up with a witch's hat, eyes, little bow, and a witch's broom, of course. So yeah, let me know in the comments which one you like the best. I think they all turned out super cute. So thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to go and see what everybody else has been up to this week for Froggy Friday. Playlists in my description box along with every other detail, my website, etc. And I'll hopefully see you soon for the next video. Thanks heaps for watching. Love you all. Bye.